Well, hello everybody. Welcome. I'm doing one video. I'm doing a 40-day fasting with some of the preachers here in my little sleepy town of peace that I live in. This is Mickey Aerostar, the Freakster. I took some time away since COVID, uh, doing my ministry. Part of my ministry does commentating, like Lisa Haven. Um, I woke up around 7:30 to 8:30 this morning, and one of my prophecies fulfilled itself. I've been feeling off and on. I am a geophysicist. I'm also a neurocatalyst. I'm basically a scientist of all trades. Um, I also run a neurocatalyst clinic, which takes care of two kidney patients. That's what I deal with. Um, I've seen everything happen. I've been rumbling the last few weeks. I can't go to church to have a normal service without SoCal showing up. Yale, Berkeley, Stanford, and UCLA. I don't get these high-level colleges. They want to take me under themselves for MIT. I'm not interested in MIT. I've had them run around here. I've had the progressive movement want the DNC here in this town, want me to be who knows what showing up at churches. I feel for Impact, what they're having to deal with right now. This is every evening. And then also having a black car with a devil in it running around, basically. I've never seen such a thing. And then Kundalini runners. What next? I've seen history. I've seen Christopher Columbus, Abraham Lincoln rapture out. I've seen Mary and Joseph rapture out. I've seen countless angels. I'm a science major. Myself was in a car wreck and survived the car wreck, a fatal crash, nearly 3 years ago. I have Turner-Bock syndrome. Or what they call Charles Turner-Bock is what they call it, or Sydney. It deals with chimericism, or I call it hermaphroditism. The LGBT wants to make it IA. A being binary and I being intersexed. I'm not intersexed. It doesn't exist. I don't support the LGBT community either. They have their own life. I respect it. Keep your wife away from me. I'm a heterosexual person. The Lord declared me female. I'm female with a small m because of a brother of mine. Basically, I'm a conjoined twin. That's what I am. Basically, it was originally known as parasitic twin or quad. I had 3 other siblings that were identical to me, which having a male and 2 females from the same egg with me being 4 is very rare. But what happened, my body engulfed the genetics before they developed. Basically, the egg split 4 ways. 1 was male, 3 were females, and it collided back together to make me. So, I don't have the male external genitalia like some hermaphrodites would have. Or I have the female with the gonads on the inside. In other words, I produce both female and male hormone. But the problem is I have to have, in order to get pregnant, I have special means to carry that pregnancy. I got pregnant once before with that, and the baby terminated because it was a chimera, unformed. Wasn't my fault. And before that, I had a doctor basically go in and make that decision for me that I needed to terminate the pregnancy, and I refused to give her the ovum that was 4 weeks. This is what SoCal does. They destroy lives. I graduated. I've got my gown, getting ready to post it. I'm celebrating. The churches came in and helped me. I am Ray Adams' granddaughter. My mother's name is Violet Ford. She was an Adams. Hilda was her mother. I'm no longer a Ford, but still, she's my mother, and I love her. She's sick. My husband is in stage 1 kidney failure. He's at 64% of his kidney, and I'm suspecting his kidney's getting ready to go even more now. It's hard. Right now, my house is in retro, getting ready for that. I basically run an elderly house. I'm going to say right now I'm in the vetting process. I had Yale, UCLA, Berkeley, Stanford, and one of the other SoCal colleges, along with MIT, try to solicit me in a church, of all things. I don't get this. I don't want to go back to Southern California. I've told them no. I don't know how many freaking times. I've even posted signs on things. They don't get it. They just don't get it. I may have a 3, a 2.8, a 2.9, a 3.0, a 3.8, and my other things have 4 O's. I don't care. I'm not going back to Los Angeles. It's dangerous right now. They've had 8 earthquakes, 2 of them 6.0, 1 of 7. New York had one recently. There's been flooding in New York. There's been flooding in Maryland. There's been flooding in Southern California, Northern California, and Ontario. There's been flooding in Oregon. There's been flooding in Washington. I had one woman show up here that tried to portray herself as being Appalachian Protective Service, and I found out she wasn't. She was a college student from Utah. I've never seen such veracity in these people. If there's Christian colleges that want to court me, by all means, court me. My father put me in Arlington College for a reason. It's a military college. I'm a military brat, basically. My father was a good man. Honest. Integrity. I show respect to those two. My husband was a former marshal in California, also DOJ, ICE, and he was also a criminologist and an attorney general for California. He's retired. He's in his 80s. He knew people like Dog and other bounty hunters, some of them not very good. This is my life, and yes, you're hearing something gnawing. The house is in retro right now, and I'm getting all kinds of little critters going in and out. Oh, and it's spring, of all things. But this is my life. Right now I'm getting ready for planting my garden prior to April. I put it out, and then the community can take from it at their leisure. I have tomatoes. I put out onions. I put out lettuce. I put out cabbage. I put out all the amenities. Yeah, you hear my dog in the background. I won't show my picture online because I've had too many problems with it. I'm currently restructuring my life. I found out the people next door deals with farm parsley. More power to them. They're welcome to come into the community. It's a melting pot community of churches. I enjoy myself as a commentator, and I'm owner of my own ministry, which is now being handed over. I've had enough. Right now I'm resting. I've had both Omicron, stealth Omicron. I've had the regular COVID. I've had SARS in California. My old lungs can only take so much. I'm 46, going on 47 next month. I'm sitting back enjoying my freedom. Don't have to drive as far. I can take a cab or walk downtown, pick up what I need from my mother and come back. I don't have to go clear across country to Logan County to find a store now. I just go to Burlington if I need to, or other places, pick up my food, pay for it, and come home. Comes somebody with music, by the way. I just recently got my SoCal gown, some of my other SoCal stuff, looking for, put it in somebody's hands to bury it, or keep it, I don't know. My grandfather Adams was a man of integrity and respect in the community, and my brother left the house basically in shambles. I moved in a junk hole, and I'm cleaning up the junk hole. I'm renovating, and then I have the CEO to help me, which is a blessing by God's hands. I went most of my early years with no home and living from pillar to post, basically, to have a roof over my head. It's not the best roof, but it's a roof. I want to make a prayer house out in the garage. To where the association come in and have the ladies pray when time comes. Right now I'm cleaning up and getting rid of all the garbage. I'm going to have to do furniture at some point. Furniture's over 30 years old. There's just a lot of curtailing in here and picking up, and right now my husband's getting down. I want to adopt children, but I also want to do in vitro. He can't, how do I put it? If I do it, I have to have a surrogate, or I do it myself with him adopting the child. Right now we're doing adoption, so I'm preparing for the adoption part. I'm happy. It gives me something to focus on. It lets me focus on other ways of having a family than worrying about crying myself to death over the loved ones I've lost. Right now, this little critter that came through the door is really getting on my nerves. Okay, you, get out of here. Anyway, sorry there. I let the two critters out, so there's no more mice in the house now. My sister left a small population of mice in the house. This is what I've been dealing with. Actually, my bird disappeared. I'm not worried about it. I'm having a good time today. Well, I'm going to say, pray for Israel, pray for Jerusalem, pray for your individual families up to Easter. I'm going to say, shalom, peace be on you, and may God rest your soul. He certainly rested mine. Decision made. SoCal's over with. I'm through with it. As far as Stanford, UCLA, Berkeley, and the other two, the answer is no. I'm not interested in high-level garbage. I've had enough. I'm letting other colleges vet right now, and whoever comes first comes. That's how I feel. Well, I thank you guys. I love my brothers and sisters in Christ. See you later.